Hey, so this is like super quick video on 1000 armor Malphite, right? Yeah, this one here. Look. Okay, right. 1229. So when he pops this thing, he will have 1500 armor, right? With this thing. So I just wanted to find out how long does it take Tryndamere with auto attacks to destroy this Malphite. So let's do the maths, right? His armor damage reduction at that armor, like 1500, is 93%, I think. 93%, right? Approximately, right? So Tryndamere damage late game, he will have about 350 AD, right? So crit modifier is 1.75. Infinity Edge modifier 1.335, right? Let's look at Infinity Edge. 35%, okay? Yes, correct. And I think, let's say damage per second, because will be 1.5. Attack speed per second. Okay. So let's look at per hit, right? Per hit is going to be this multiplied by this multiplied by this. Yes. So his DPS will be this multiplied by this, right? Yes, that's approximate DPS of Tryndamere late game. Now let's look at armor damage reduction. Damage reduction. First we have Ninja Tabi, right? Armor plated boots, whatever they're called. Plated boots. So this reduces damage by 12%. 1 minus 0.12, right? Yes. Second, we have Radius Omen. Radius Omen. That's 20% crit reduction. Minus 0.2. And then armor reduction, which is 93%, right? Which is going to be 1 minus 0.93. Okay. So your damage output per second is going to be like this. I'm not factoring in armor penetration in here. So this multiplied by this, multiplied by this, multiplied by this. Yeah, so your damage is 61 per second. Let's look at his, how much health does he have? 3,750 in here. And if he pops this thing, damn, what is that called? Stone plating gargoyle. Stone plate gargoyle. %100 bonus health. So he has 3750 3750. So if he doesn't pop his Gargoyle plate, hits will be how many seconds to kill him, right? How many seconds to kill him? 61 seconds, 1 minute. Assuming he does nothing, just stands there like this, right? Like a statue. 1 minute. Oh, and with Gargoyle play, it's 2 minutes, right? What's his cooldown on his ult? I'm pretty sure he'll ult you 3 times in that time period. I'm almost certain. We need to find ulti cooldown. I think at the end he's going to ult. Did he ult? No, not yet. 40-second cooldown on ult. Okay, he's going to ult you. So his ult cooldown is 40 seconds. So he can ult you 1 time, and by the time you finish hitting him, he can ult you again. And we're not even factoring in his spell rotations. Because he has, let's look. What's the cooldown on his... other abilities? So Q... Okay, Q 5 seconds, right? Oh, whoopsie. Clicking the wrong button. So Q 5 seconds. WE. Okay, so it takes you 61 hits to kill him. Let's assume he doesn't pop his Gargoyle plates, right? Rotations he can do. This divide by this. So he's gonna hit you with his Q 12 times. Like 12 times, okay? So he can do 12 Qs. Okay, this one is also 5 seconds. That's also 5 seconds. I wonder what's his W cooldown. Okay, 8 seconds cooldown on his W. And you have to factor in this is only 5 items. He still has slot for 1 more. This is 8 seconds cooldown. Let's round this up. Okay, so if you're fighting Malphite, right, on 5 items, who builds full tank, right, here's what you have to do, right? You have to hit him repeatedly. How many hits? Let's just look. Seconds to kill, right? Hits. Let's look at hits. Because hits are gonna be this divided by multiplied by 1.5, right? Yeah, so you need 93 hits to kill him, right? Is it? No. No, 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 no. Hits will be here, right? So this multiplied by this, multiplied by this, multiplied by this. So that's 40 per hit. And then hits are going to be so his total health divided by hits, right? Yeah, 92 hits basically. Okay, so Tryndamere. Hit him repeatedly 92 times. Non-stop, right? Takes 61 minutes, 61 seconds, right? Malphite will do 12 Qs, 2 ults, he will do 8 Ws, 12 Es, and 2 ults during this period. Do you see how unbalanced? Okay, let's look at Tryndamere health, right? Late game. Let's look at Tryndamere level 18. That's his health, right? Okay, Malphite damage. Let's look at Malphite damage. Right. Man, that's gonna be a lot of damage. So 270 plus 60 AP. Does he have any AP in this game? 80 AP, okay. So damage per Q is going to be 270 plus 80 multiplied by how much? 60? Yeah, 0.6. That's damage per Q, right? So total damage will be this multiplied by this. It's one ability. 3,000, 4,000 damage from one ability. Okay. Okay. Thunderclap. Okay, that's bonus physical damage on hit. But let's say he's not gonna auto attack you. He's just gonna do one thunderclap. Okay, let's assume he's going to hit you one time, right? Assuming he's gonna hit you with thunderclap one time. So this will be what? At a so 50 plus 20 AP plus 10 armor. Let me just move this in here. This will be easier. So this will be 50 plus 10% of his armor, which is 150, plus 20% of AP. 2 multiplied by 80. Okay. So how much damage? This multiplied by this. Okay. Okay. And let's look at his E. So this does 200 plus 80 multiplied by 0.6 plus 30% of his armor. So this would be 1000 multiplied by 0.3. This multiplied by this. Yeah. So ult is going to be 40-second cooldown, right? So he can do 2 ults. His ulti does 400 plus 80 multiplied by 0.8, 80% of AP. Yeah. So do you see Tryndamere will do this damage 3750 to Malphite, and Malphite will do 15,000 damage. So effectively speaking, Malphite can kill how many Tryndameres? 7 Tryndameres, well 6.5 Tryndameres. Okay, that tells me this champion is simply busted. It's just like, he's just busted. If you get to late game, that's it, you lost the game. There's no way to beat him, unless you do true damage. So, let's look at some. Let's look at Malphite. Let's look at Malphite. Do we have any games for him? Because I'm pretty sure he's gonna be doing like the most damage in the game. Okay. The Rock Titan. Let's look at those guys. Okay. Let's look at damage dealt. No. Where is he? Okay, so he did decent damage. 18,000 damage. So he's third. No, not a lot. Not a lot in here. Let's look in here. Third on his team again. First on his team. Full tank. But you have to factor in, I mean, this guy, he's doing almost the same damage as a carry, and carry is building full damage, and he's doing almost the same damage building full tank. So do you see the balance problem? Like, a tank can do the same damage as a carry, only he's unkillable. Do you know what I mean? And you cannot make an argument that, oh, you know, carry is difficult to reach. Malphite can reach a carry very, very easily. No problem. Okay, third on his team. Again, full tank. Let's look at this guy here. Malphite games. Second on his team. Again, full tank. Oops. Oh man, Draven did shitloads of damage in here. First on his team, full tank. Second on his team, again full tank. Hmm. Hmm. Well, well, that's good. That's good. That's good to see that at least tanks are not like doing the most damage. You know, it would be ridiculous if tank is building full tank and he's doing like the most damage in the game. I mean, I'd still argue like for the amount of stats they're getting, their damage output is just way too high. Just I think a little bit too high. All right, take care.